Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that was a smack, that wasn't it? This is song number 11 of our 25th anniversary of my life, and if the last few videos we've done has sort of like invoked a sense of passion, a sense of desire, of wanting, of appreciation, and of power, this goes for a more demonstrative sort of approach. And I'm even almost tempted. You know what? I'll tell you what. In recognition of this song, I'm going to do it with for the rest of my video with an extra fist in the air, just to show my solidarity with these guys. Because you know what? Actually, it really should be this one, because really that's sort of you could see in their direction and stuff like that. And one thing you're also going to notice from this image right here is that it's people of every race, of every background, of every ethnicity, all joining with fists raised in the air. This is a march of power, this, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, it would have the guy on the front, literally with his evil, cackling face, and unshackled, unchained, unbound, and ready to unleash hell. And especially in this day and age, ladies and gentlemen, especially for those who live in the UK, where there's constant news about, political turmoil, political strife, the loss of faith in local power. This one's for you, ladies and gentlemen, for those who feel stuck or feel a little bit closed off from the world. Because it's not just happening in the UK, it's happening all over the world in some way, shape or form as we speak. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. 10,000 fists in 3, 2, 1, and... Wow.
One more goddamn day when I know what I want and my want will be considered a night. Considered a night. Just another day when all that I want will mock me as a Saturday night.
To cover their eyes, they're here to stand to no walk away. It's like you were struck by the side of 10,000 fists in the air.
Unrestrained, and on the mark is what we will deliver tonight. Deliver tonight. Pleasure fused with pain, this triumph of the soul will make you shiver tonight. Will make you shiver tonight. Yeah. If this disturbs you, then walk away. You will remember the night you were struck by the side of 10,000 fists in the air.
can cover their eyes, and as instead you'll walk away. You will remember the night you were struck by the sight of 10,000 fists in the air. 10,000 fists in the air. I wonder if this is sort of like what being in the Dead Hand Gang is, ladies and gentlemen, when you literally have, like, I'm not even going to even go there to explain what exactly that is, or how such an aristocratic ragamuffin like me would even come to know of such vulgarity. Ooh, got a bit of life into that. But also, speaking of life, ladies and gentlemen, like you may have heard me say this a few times before, but there will always come a time in a person's life where they have got to do something about it. And that's a phrase that I've kind of always wanted to like spread, this message of you must be ready to take action. Because sometimes in life, ladies and gentlemen, it is only you and only you have got to be the one to decide what you think is the right thing to do. And in the case of Disturbed, they talk about you will never forget the sight you were struck by, the sight of 10,000 fists in the air. And I don't know whether this is like talking about like a mass gathering or a protest or a demonstration, or whether or not this is just like the legions of Disturbed fans around the world, you know, who will proudly go out with their fists raised in the air. Because one thing that Disturbed really loves to do a lot is they love to invoke that sense of control, power, authority, and say that maybe so many of us have had taken away from us. There is something very, very uplifting and very, I think the phrase I'm trying to look for here is something very empowering about listening to Disturbed. Because on the outset, people would look at them as disturbed. People may say they're a bit screwed up. But when you actually get to know who these guys are, and you get to know what their music's all about, that is when it suddenly becomes clear that these were the sort of guys that, you know what, then they are absolutely have going to put their balls to the wall and threaten to castrate themselves unless they actually have their say. It's one of my golden rules when it comes to politics, ladies and gentlemen, but you can just about apply this to everywhere else in your life, perhaps. You have got to have your say. And I talked before about the political situation in the United Kingdom, but you know what? It has to be said. They can't keep getting away with shit like this. They can't keep saying, you know what, oh, he just lied on his tax reports, or, you know, he's only now saying, you know, he's going to have to think about his position because he's literally up shit creek without a paddle. This is, of course, about Nidham Zahari, or the fact that it's okay to just make videos while, you know, while not technically obeying the law, because you are leveling up the country and not fueling a bowl of squabbling culture about who's going to get what. So you're turning communities against each other. You're forcing communities to beg for any sense of improvement. Which, yeah, there's a lot to be said about that. And trust me, if I had the absolute power and authority, I would be sitting here literally all night long talking all about it. But you know what? That's exactly what I think Disturbed want you to do. I think it is absolutely in their power to scream and to let all of these transgressions out, because you know what? You have to do it. It's either that or, you know, give me liberty or give me death. And there is no other great liberating feeling in the world, ladies and gentlemen, than when people listen to you. And I will take that with me to my very grave, because I love the feeling myself. I loved it so much that when it stops happening and when it starts happening again, you love it all the more, because you realize how much it makes you feel. And just like everything else, Disturbed make me feel empowered. They make me feel ready. They make me feel like the guy in the video is like meant to be from Disturbed is meant to be the I, the you, the self. And standing at the front of the demonstration with your fist raised higher in the air, leading the charge. Where are you going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Are you going to be with us? Are you going to be leading the charge? I hope so, and cannot wait to hear for more of your more from this and where we got to go in the future. So anyway, especially when it comes to doing more Disturbed, because you can be guaranteed on that. I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to 10,000 Fists. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, because we want to know what you guys felt of 10,000 Fists for yourselves. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again, empowered, emboldened, ready to take on the day in our next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.